Hey guys, it's bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series that would take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played rank before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. And we just had that game. Unfortunately, we were a bit 1v5, so I couldn't really do a whole lot, which is fine. It's going to happen. That must have been an outlier. Maybe after winning the first game, the game was like in matchmaking going, oh, let's give them really high rank straight away. After losing that game, we're back to silver/gold rating. So we had one, like our first game was silver gold. Our second game was like platinum gold 1. And now we're back to like silver gold. Matchmaking seems a little bit funky. So I was going to play Darius or GANGPLANK for top lane. Again, we're going through all 5 roles at the very least today, trying to get a win on all 5. So again, if we do the first 5, each video for the first 5 will be hopefully a different role, as long as I don't get autofilled or something. So far we've done jungle, Lee Sin, Anivia mid, now GANGPLANK top. Also, next two games will be both bot lane, the 2 videos. Well, then if let's say we win the next 3 games, so the only loss that we have was our mid lane game, we'll play another mid game to try and get a win on mid. But yeah, we're against a Kayle. Terrible matchup for a GANGPLANK, technically. It's also silver Kayle. That's a really rare skin. So that's a very old League of Legends account. What level account is it? I see what level account it is. Level 69. Nice. Silver Kayle's the rare one, is it not? I swear that's the rare one. I think it's the rare one. But yeah, really horrible matchup for GANGPLANK typically. Basically, for those that are like, why? So GANGPLANK usually can do okay against melee champions that he can kind of keep away with barrels and he'll hyperscale. Kayle outscales him in pure 1v1. So, and she can immune herself to avoid the mega burst if she times her ultimate correctly. So, if you're against a half-decent Kayle, it's inevitable you'll lose. Obviously, in this rating, you'd hope I'll be okay, but the quality of play, well, the quality of play overall, I'd say, has been pretty good. There's just been a couple people in both the games so far that are outliers in actually how bad they've been. But the actual quality overall is actually pretty impressive. Like the first game, the Malzahar. Unfortunately, the outliers have both been on my team now. I've realised it. The first game, the Malzahar, that obviously, if we had to say, was definitely playing on locked camera. And his build was very bad. But we won. And then last game, obviously, the Briar. So, yeah. Unfortunately, the 2 outlier players that haven't been fantastic have both been on my team. So, Maud did pick Maud willingly into Cassio, which really is confusing. I never, ever in a million years. I never in a million years would take a melee pick willingly into a Cassiopeia. So you're wanting basically Kayle to have to use her E on your barrels.
They have no concept of misery.
So obviously it goes without saying we're going to have to mega bully a Kayle. But doing this will obviously lead us to potentially getting ganked. And taking tower hits, apparently. Alright, we need to get vision down. I don't actually know where Mumu started.
Nothing to chance.
She might have gone back already. There's a chance.
Pistols or blades.
Yep.
Don't matter to me.
Wonder why. Sustain, maybe? No, boots. Okay. Oof, that was bad. Betrayal stings like salt on a wound. think instead of tier 1 boots, like, she probably should have just got... Horde got first blood. Nice. She probably should have got a refillable. So, I don't... Ooh, Vayne a double kill. Vayne should not be double killing the early game, but okay. We don't obviously know where Amumu is. He hasn't shown up in that skirmish bot lane. He has not... Okay, there he is. I don't know what the hell his pathing was. We'll play quite aggro. Because we know where Amumu is right now, so we can kind of... Can kind of get away with playing a bit aggro. So I would say straight away, like, this Kayle is not bad. Like, fundamentally, there's nothing out of the absolute awful that this Kayle's doing. She's playing completely fine. So, like, this is where people have said, you know, a lot of people have the opinion that rank and climbing is easier now than it's ever been. Yes and no. Riot has done things to make climbing easier over the years. But the one thing that people always forget to kind of mention, the average player's gotten a lot better. Like, just straight up. The average player nowadays is not a bad player. The average player now would absolutely demolish, like, absolutely demolish an average player from years, like a few years ago. Like, it's not even close. Oh, I missed time by a second. Less than. Doo-doo.
I see corpses waiting.
Well, that's the kills for feat of strength. And unfortunately, Gangplank's not exactly the type of champion that I can massively punish early game and just force kills. Kind of the problem with a lot of the Huzzy picks, by the way, is I play a lot of champions that just hyperscale because that's kind of what I enjoy. But they're not amazing to carry low rating solo queue games, you know? Let's go get our Sheen. Decent power spike. She went Cull. Oh. What the heck? Like, I'd say the best champion of my typical pool over the years and years and years that I've played that has high snowball potential in these type of games would be Darius. Probably. Because Darius, you can consistently just snowball an early 1v1. And he willingly took Maud into her. He might... No, he's dead. Yeah. He probably needed to just go back pretty early on that play. Oh my god, my timing is completely off. Wait, what? Kayle's roaming?
More powder.
Mainly using that for the slow under a tower. My timing is so bad. What the hell's happened to me?
Keep a weather eye out. Barrel. Never trust a build rat.
Flash. She should be going back. I'm pretty sure she's got CP available. Yeah, the thing with Gangplank is you want, obviously, well, the sweet spot has historically always been level 13. I don't technically know if they got changed. They did buff Gangplank a little while ago. But I think the sweet spot is still level 13. Hello? There's a Mumu covering top lane. Okay. Fair enough. I got 2 of the tower point thingies, I think. Actually, go tier 2 boots. The 2 boots I think will help me a lot more. Doo 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 doo. Keep running. Oh. You need to just keep running left. He healed. Don't think they should over chase, but we'll see.
Do I look like a patient man? Scum.
Shut down. Nice. There you go. That is doing pretty good, but she is doing that kind of slow burn build, so it has strength to it. It just doesn't have the burst that sometimes you'd want a strong Diana to have. Again, if she comes over to do that, just punish it. Few Qs. I'm going for first tower, by the way, for those that are like, what is my plan? GANGPLANK, again, not really the type of champion that I'm going to be getting too many kills. Damn. Not going to be getting too many kills in the early game on. Wait, she's just TP'd straight away. She's not going to be full health. Oh, wait, what? That's more health than I thought she would have coming back to lane. I'm just going to start just hammering every single, or nearly every single Q. I want to try and land on her. It's basically turn yourself into a poke champion. So she's gone back, TP'd, and now we're on about the same health in terms of percentages. Ooh. My reactions today have been a little bit slow. Yeah, if she's buying a Bork, it's the wrong item. Give me some assists, please.
An enemy has been slain.
Thank you kindly. I want to go back in a second. Damn, I thought Thresh was coming for a gank. That would have been nice, but again, I don't really get ganks no matter what account I'm playing. It's kind of just a universal thing that when I play League. For some reason. He might be dead. Ooh. She's got ulti. Yeah. That's fine, because like she's used TP, I can... Oh, Mumu might cover the lane again. Oh no, he's bot. He's doing dragon. But I might be able to get first blood tower here. GANGPLANK very good at taking towers, so your passive does true damage burn. When you do a barrel, it resets your passive, and your passive works on towers. Let's just get it for our team. Not playing around, you know, technically, is it bad that I got that? You could say yes. If the Kayle is really smart, she could really hard freeze.
An ally has been slain.
She could really hard plated steel caps on Kayle. I don't think I've ever seen someone build those boots on Kayle before.
Trust nothing to chance.
Oh.
Don't get caught.
Okay. I don't think he was stopping by saying howdy ho. Oh. Barrier available.
All-purpose artifact.
I think we'll be alright. We scale really well. The enemy team scale really well too, though. Cassio, Vayne, and Kayle. And Senna. 4 hyper-scaling late game champs. But we've got GANGPLANK and GANGPLANK. In terms of late game, it's basically GANGPLANK. But Diana, I think, will be fine. It would just like Diana to have more damage. 500 to get upgrades. But again, typically you're not power farming for them in the early game as GANGPLANK. Even though it feels bad, you need to prioritize a lot of the time on poke. Especially when you're against a Kayle. You can't let a Kayle free lane. So if you're power free farming on a GANGPLANK versus a Kayle and she's just doing the same thing, that typically would go in the advantage of the Kayle. You know, as I've said, this matchup is technically a really bad matchup for me. The dead Cassio.
An enemy has been slain.
I am like contemplating, do I go bot lane? Oh, I get the shutdown. Nice. When you're ulting on GANGPLANK, you're typically just ulting to help get assists. So if you actually get a kill, it's so good. Oh, I missed time. That's fine though. Mistake by me, but. And we're not at the sweet spot for GANGPLANK yet. We're closing in. I can get this tier 2. Remember, we got 6 grubs. Oh. You can kill. I wanted the cannon.
Always watch your back.
I mean, that's probably alright. We get the tier 2. We get Kayle's dead. And Mumu died not with us though. She died somewhere else. That's worth. I'm gonna say that's worth. I am tempted to like let me go bot lane now. Dude, she has double summons available again. Why does this Caitlyn keep dying with summoners available? Again, summoners are meant to be used. Oh my god, I missed. I missed that barrel? Dude, that was bad. Rusty on GANGPLANK a bit. We rusty, boys. Old Huzzy would have hit that.
Everyone pays. A slit throat is too painless.
Maud can get there. Big ult. Oh. Cassio ult. Okay, we have our first upgrade. My team, I think, is winning this. Slowly. Could exhaust. Boom! Aww. Caitlyn, though. Oh. Still here. Didn't actually expect her to still be here. Obviously, these two are overfed because of how badly our bot lane has done. Damn, man. Alright. My team gained around the map. It is what it is. Yeah, like, Caitlyn's given them a bunch of kills by just simply not pressing flash or barrier. Really weird. But yeah, we're scaling. Again, we're not supposed to have a good early game. She actually went Bork. Why would you go Bork against it? I don't understand. You just go standard Kayle. You just go standard Nash's and stuff into a gangplank. Nice. Wait, that gate. Oh, dude, we got feat of strength. Nice. Tempted to ult, but I didn't. And one of the skills on Gangplank is knowing when to ulti. When you don't wanna, don't.
An ally has been slain.
My team's just straight up losing it.
Enemy killing spree.
Everyone, please. Keep a weather eye out.
I don't think I should have ulted at the end. Waste. Even bother.
Why you look like a patient man? Come back.
Hey, Craft Sign, 46 months tier 1, says nearly 4 years now. Big old thank you to the top streamer and top community. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, I'll maybe go try to get bot tower. We're getting to a point that I am going to be very strong. It doesn't look it by KD, but that's the thing.
Mercy.
Gangplank isn't all about KD. Like, I hopefully will get to a point that I can one-shot the Vayne, but the problem is, Vayne is a champ. Their standard build builds a tank item later into the game. That will probably stop me one-shotting her. Oh, what's this? Oh, is it Senna and Thresh? I think it's Senna versus Thresh.
More powder.
Oh. Vayne, okay. I was wondering what was going on. Vayne showed up in her ultimate in stealth. I didn't see her coming. See, that's the thing, like, that's good play. Vayne's making a decision of I'm ulting to stealth so they don't know I'm coming. That's like, God, in old League, if you're talking like old League of Legends, back in the day, that's, God, diamond quality level of decision making. If you wanted to compare how far the game has come, and now people are doing that in silver. Granted, I've just noticed, I think the Vayne and the Cassio are Smurfs, but still. But they're not good Smurfs. They're not, yeah, they have a negative win rate and stuff. I got the tower though, that's kind of what I wanted. I'd be Wait, where are you going? Oh my god, this Caitlyn. Oh my god! This Caitlyn is exactly like the Briar from last game. I don't know why we keep getting people like this. It's a bit peculiar, but... No. Unfortunately, Vayne is really fast.
Death spit me out.
Maybe I should have waited a little bit. I think I could have been a bit more patient with that play because she was just actively walking forward. Maybe I should have waited for her to like walk into the bush. That probably would have been a more guaranteed way of getting the kill.
I'll hack my way back to Bilgewater.
Double kill.
More just got a double. And this is pretty good for us because we know where the enemy team is. There's 2 in mid, 2 have died, and now Vayne's with me. So this is pretty decent.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Another.
Dude.
Burn it all down if I can't have it. I rarely
Your
forget.
team has destroyed a turret.
You've got no mana. Oh my god, wait, what? Hang on. It looked like I died without her auto-attacking then. That was really weird. I would have W'd. I was about to W, but I was like, oh no, she hasn't auto-attacked me yet, and then I just suddenly died. That was weird. Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Awesome. Ooh, the Bulgar! Alright, Sonya. Alright, we're doing alright. Oh god, that's too much. That's too much. You got one kill, but giving a shutdown to a Kayle's not great. Should have just been smart and gone back to do the dragon there. Oh well. It might have been Rage Blade. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Rage Blade. It was probably the 30 odd damage, bonus magic damage after the fact got me at a weird time. Dudes. Oh, he rushed. I mean, rushing Randuin is actually effective. Gangplank crit champion, Caitlyn crit champion.
Death will be their reward. Everyone pays. Filth. More powder. My vengeance will be bloody.
No flash from Vayne. Vayne just gonna like rage split push. Because if the Vayne is some type of smurf, she's gonna be just like in that mentality of why don't I just split push? He might. We still have this quest, by the way. This won't go away until this quest is done. Ooh. Unfortunate for Mumu, he didn't get far enough right. He was a little bit more right there. Alright, we get Infinity Edge, big power spike. And then we need wall crit. Need level 16. A bit more crit. And obviously now we should be starting to stack a lot more Silver Serpents at this point of the game. But, you know, I enjoy playing these champs. Again, there is a theme, though. A lot of the Huzzy champions aren't the typical, oh, get fed very early, snowball the game. Like, you see what Smurfs typically do. But it's just the champs that I always have enjoyed. I've enjoyed high-scaling, kind of more late-game orientated champions, you know? There's level 16. I'd be over careful, Mr. Yeah, I'll throw an ultimate to get the initial slow, and then he should ult. He died. Then Diana! Boom. Boomba. And I'm now pretty damn fed. We just have to wait until this point. Again, you have to have some patience, and then you get to the point that you can take over. This Caitlyn's on a killing spree. Would not have guessed that earlier into this game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
More powder. Deserves a
I don't one-shot cannons yet. That's annoying. She's now starting to buy tank items like we kind of said Vayne will. But I'm quite overfed now. Oh, I didn't look at my Silver Serpents. I should have stayed for one more wave. Oops. My bad. Yeah. Bonk.
A slit throat is too painless.
Save my team. My ultimate isn't that bad of a cooldown. I don't want anyone to die just before dragon. We need to probably get... see, oh, the thing is, like, is it one more crit item? Because that gets me to 100% crit. Or is it survivability? Is 75% enough? It might be. But, is it more fun to have 100%? Yes.
Hate is a child's word.
Yes, it is. Nice. But the enemy team is hyper scaling, but they're not really using it. The Senna is out of position, the Kayle's out of position. If they just like hard grouped 5, I think this game would be really hard to win. Level 18. Yeah, having crazy damage is a form of defense in a way. Not damage though. A lot of damage. I do a lot too. Don't overdo it.
Tides of dead will herald my
What I could do is get shield bow. It's not a great item anymore, but it gives me a bit of survivability and it gets me this 100% crit. Like, I would probably not really build shield bow normally on a champ, but it gives me both. No Shojin. Nah. Shojin's really good, I would say, if you want to try and lane bully. Some Gangplanks rush Shojin nowadays,
spit me out.
but it's not my playstyle of Gangplank. It never has been. I don't play Gangplank to stomp lane. Some Gangplanks do, it's just not how I've ever played Gangplank. I go for the absolute maximum late game monster, and that's full crit. But you don't want to be tanking this because my damage is very high. Again, remember, whoever people keep forgetting it, but look, I out damage a smite. Randuin doesn't do a whole lot to me anymore. You don't know how tempted I was to teleport behind them then. I was quite tempted. But I don't think that would have gone very well. I think my team were a little bit too far away. It was tempting though. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Or did I? Missed that. Oh.
Your team has destroyed
Oh. I didn't look at respawning. My bad. Senna came up and I didn't look. Alright, we're full build apart from our last upgrade. Not bad. They still haven't solved this. By the way, to solve this, one of them has to die within 3 seconds of the other one getting like an assist or a kill. So that means Senna hasn't actively hit Thresh and Thresh hasn't actively hit Senna or gotten involved at all in killing one another since this has come up. Which I think it came up when they hit like level 11 or something. That's crazy. Yeah, she's buying 2 tank items even. Jesus. 2's maybe too much. 1 I think you need, and then you need more damage. Remember that. Maud should not just walk straight forward. You can't 1v5. Maud. Just get the Dragon Soul, and then we can go together. Yeah, quite a few champions have got these type of things. They kind of slowly started to get rid of them. I don't know why. I quite like them personally, but I think they're quite cool. I don't even know if a Maud wins that. Might, but there's also a chance he doesn't. I'll help him. There, he lost. Maud shouldn't be just hard forcing a 1v1 against the Vayne in late game. She actually has more items, kind of, as well. Let's go hit the base. Caitlyn, where are you going? Okay. Caitlyn literally ran. Dude, this Caitlyn is something. Oh god. Literally 3 games in a row. Each game we've had one teammate that just it doesn't really feel like they know what the hell's going on. Which is weird because like in all 3 games it kind of feels like the enemy is fine. Oh god. I don't know why we're getting them in my team every game. Why did the Caitlyn not come with us? I don't know. And again, Maud's... I don't blame the Maud for doing what he did. It's terrible what the Caitlyn just did, but yeah. Kayle's lost a late phase. I don't agree with that, personally. I think she did fine. Like, she's got amazing farm. Like, I don't agree with that at all. She was completely fine. Guys, we're just going to get caught and end the game here. Again, they do outscale us. Fresh! Oh, you didn't pay attention, did you? Oh! Alright. This game. What a difficult match. Go stop him base. These games have not been easy, which is bizarre. We're getting strong in them consistently, but again, it is fundamentally... I think it's 2 things. It is hard to carry 1v5 in Modern League unless you're playing a very select group of champions, and I don't play those champs. They're not the champs I enjoy. So the champs that I enjoy are going to be harder to actively carry 1v5. Because like I like the slow burning, get to late game, become a monster, not the... Right, I got first blood, now get another kill, roam to bot lane, get a double kill, back to mid, get a kill. I don't play those type of champs, you know? But anyway, we went 9-5-18, 49.8k damage, so we do the 3rd most in the game. The Diana does the most, then the Senna of all champions, and then me. So yeah, we do a considerable amount more than our Kayle lane opponent. Again, she didn't do that bad. Her build, I'd say, was quite bad. I don't think she should have a Bork. Because what's weird is she went the pure AD carry build with a Riley. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Yeah, Caitlyn, very low damage for a Caitlyn, but she was a little bit lost this game, but it's okay. It does happen. The enemy team had the Cassio and Vayne that could potentially be Smurf duo. Oh, the Senna's a huge Smurf. The Senna's on a level 33 account. She's played 27 games and she has a 96% win rate. So yeah, she has a 100% win rate in 16 games on Xerath. So that the Senna was a crazy big Smurf. But yeah. Anyway, we managed to get the W, so that's the important thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames.